Alright, welcome back to a little bit of Tomb Raider Remastered. We are knee deep in Tomb Raider 2 right now. We were going down to the depths of a sunken ship, the Maria Doritos. And it's really cool, you know, it's upside down and half submerged and you get to fight all the bad guys. Tomb Raider 2 is my personal favourite, but everyone has their own personal favourite. I love it. They've done such a great job with the remaster. It's available digital. It goes on sale for as little as like 20 now, and even at its original price of 30, you're getting 3 games, almost like 6 games, because you're getting all the DLC. You get to play them in their original or in their remaster. It's just fantastic. It's coming out physical soon enough if you wanted to wait for that, but it's really special. Support it. We might get the other ones remastered. We might get Soul Reaver remastered if it happens. Nice. Yeah, done by Aspire and Crystal Dynamics, but mainly due to a really great mod. He created the free Lara mod. Just wonderful dude who understands how... I never understood who this guy is over here. If that's meant to be Marco Bartelli, that's... no. The bad guy in this is a basically Italian mafia cult. And they're all chasing down this dagger of Xian, which is a special dragon dagger that is known to turn people into a dragon. And it's very Chinese mythology. We go to the Great Wall, we go to Tibet, you know. Pretty cool, but I don't know who that guy is, because if you see what Marco Bartelli looks like, it's like, that's not him at all. That looks like an old, meant to be like some fucking Sergio Leone type thing. Nice. So now we've reached the deck, the top of this boat, half, but definitely a tribute to Titanic. We're dealing with a lot of his boys here to come now. They got flamethrowers. They're not afraid to whoop that ash. If you catch on fire, if you don't find some flames very fast, you'll be dead. Nice. Here's something I want to check in on. Do you guys find the game too dark? Like when I'm playing, it's fine because of that thing, but I think it might be too dark. Let me see. This outfit. I don't think they have an option to raise brightness, do they? Just tank controls and modern controls. Damn, I don't think they do. I don't notice it, but maybe you guys do. Shite. It sucks. Oh, here they come. This level's pretty tough. Nice. Gotta remember to shave. I've been enjoying this a lot. Yeah, so it's nice and clean, 60 frames, and I think it's even 4K as well. And then you can just press start, just like the Halo collection, and all you get transported back. I think the original, though, they've kept in 30 frames. I think it's just because it's based on the PC version, and outside of like using his own mod or something, I don't think it would work too well. But yeah, this one's a lot of fun. It's like inside of a cave. The other part's submerged, and you deal with sharks and barracudas and electric eels and moray eels. It's very fun. And after this, as I said, we'll be going to Tibet. Lots of crazy monks and mystical objects and that. There, yes. See, I probably should have jumped a little bit. Yep, we're good to go. Good to go. Hell yes, I think I'm a good bit halfway through this one, and then we have that Dungeons of Hinterberg as well. I think I'm nearly at the end of that. So if we're going to introduce some new cool shit, I don't want to overwhelm you. Is that something there? God, you swear it was. Yeah, they've done a nice job in this. Aspire, I know they're don't have a great reputation. That is their own fault. Oh shit, speak of the devil. We're being chewed on. Barracuda. This game adds like lots of guns and outfits and some vehicles and swimming enemies and swimming combat with the harpoon gun, which is not great. Divers and stuff. Lots of human enemies, which people are kind of mixed on. They didn't like all the human enemies. I don't mind it. Like it felt like a natural transition. And by the time you get to Tomb Raider 3, they kind of move back to mainly animals and a few humans, you know. But 2 was such a great step forward that 3 kind of gets a bit more derivative, where it's like, yay, we have more vehicles, like a kayak that fucking kills you every 2 seconds. Things like that, you know, which is still fine. The beauty of 3, what really made it different, was the sprinting and the poison, and then we had more globe trotting. Like, she's always been a little globe trotter, our Lara, but it's mainly just you're going in whatever they want you to do. Like this one, you start off in the Great Wall of China, then you go to Venice, Italy. Now we're in, you go to an offshore oil rig, which then leads to the Maria de Rio. I don't know where it's actually sunk, somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean. And then you eventually go to Tibet, and then back to China for a few more levels, where the ending happens. Because it's like a hidden tomb inside the Great Wall of China. It's a cool idea. Oh, nice. If they start shooting at us, we get out the big guns. We got the M16 now. We got the grenade launcher. We're not fucking playing around, you hear me? Who is there? Oh, it's Flamethrower Charlie. Come on, bitch. Didn't take much. They've added such nice things like actual little areas to put lighting in it, because it might not have existed before. Just little features all around. See the little chains and stuff. Wasn't there already some Tomb Raider remaster collection? During the PS3, they did a couple of HD collections of lots of games like God of War and Prince of Persia and stuff. And there was one for Tomb Raider as well, yeah. But it was only the Crystal Dynamics stuff, which was Legends, Anniversary, and Underworld, was it? Was it Underworld? Yeah. I always get Chronicles and Underworld mixed up. But yeah, there's 12 Tomb Raider games, mainline games total. Then we have a lot of spin-offs like the Temple of Light, Temple of Osiris, or Guardian of Light, really good multiplayer, top-down kind of twin-stick shooter things. Nice. Let's see, we got secrets over here. We got, I need like a bronze key. No. Look at Miss Lara. They made her look more like her FMVs, you know. But you know what? She doesn't look that different than some ladies these days. Because the fucking crazy plastic surgery stretches their face out. It's a big difference back then. I still like her old kind of resting bitch face. This one, she's a little more, you know, normal. Jesus Christ, it was such an event back then, especially in Europe. Like, did they make their way over to Austria back then? It was a lot tougher. It started off on Sega. That's where I played Tomb Raider 1 on Sega Saturn. And then PlayStation swooped in, as they do. And they stole the rights away. Just like they stole the rights away from Nintendo with the Final Fantasy games. Cheeky buggers. So in this one, we don't even have a crawl yet, you see. Then after 3, it was Last Revelations, number 4, only takes place in Egypt. And we have like a kind of a pseudo death that happens, you know, like where Core, they were making these games every year, less than 10 months of actual real-time development on them. Everything else was marketing, promotional release stuff. It was mad, same with like Crash Bandicoot and all that stuff down there too. Pretty crazy when you think about it. Nowadays it's like, it's a sequel, but it's still taking 6 years. No explaino. Just bio. And then you had Chronicles, which was kind of a retelling of her life. It was a bit of a weird one, so they like had choice things that they would do. It's like parts when she was like 16, she went to Ireland and stuff like that. Yeah. And then Angel of Darkness, which was their first PS2 Tomb Raider game. Well, unfortunately, it was a fucking disaster. They even got delayed a year, but they needed more time. They tried to make it into a semi-RPG, even though it was later on. The premise of it, it was set in Paris, around the village. It played very much like one of those Broken Sword games, which are fucking amazing. You know, you're piecing things together. It was really cool. You were basically trying to figure out a murder mystery as Lara. But the RPG stuff just didn't make sense, you know. It wasn't like leveling. It was basically, she would level up her strength. She couldn't open doors or push blocks. And this was like later in the, you know, later aged Lara, you know. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? So it became a meme. She would do a certain thing in the world and then she'd be like, ah, I feel stronger. It just became a meme. But then there was another character in the game too that you could play as. So it was a lot of firsts. But yeah, it's just a disaster. The controls were completely fucked. And this is coming from a game that already used tank controls, you know. which, you know, in themselves might feel a bit shite. I like tank controls for Tomb Raider. I'm not a big fan of it on Resident Evil though. I know that's weird. Resident Evil, like, you could argue they got it right though, because with the fixed camera angles. But these games were ahead of their time. This was 97 for this one. So this was even just before, like, Mario would have just came out, but just before, like, Ocarina of Time and stuff, you know. Trying to remember what to do here. Hold on, there might be a way to get up here. Yeah, lots of block puzzles. And then Crystal Dynamics wouldn't actually get involved until Tomb Raider Legends. So it was a long time later. Up until that point, it was Core Design, which were a really cool British company. They worked in, I think it was like Derby. It was like in an old mansion. They were making fucking Tomb Raider in the mansion. It was pretty cool. Let me see. What do you want me to do here? God damn it, Billy. Maybe we can move them all back a bit, huh? Might be a hidden door here. I think the idea is you need to, like, go on the different levels of the deck itself. So it's kind of a mix of, you go on the, like, little working class and upper class and come back down. Nice. I was thinking PS3, wonder if it was really that long ago. Yeah. I remember those collections are great. I still have some of them. It's like the only way to play some of them properly now, because they were all HD. So there was one with, like, Shadow of the Colossus and Ico in it and stuff. And then there was, yeah, the God of Wars, the early God of Wars, and Tomb Raider, Prince of Persia. I'm trying to think of some other ones. They're not coming to me mind right now. No. I know, right? Yeah, Lara was just fucking huge. She definitely became, like, a sex symbol. She became a mascot for the UK. They would bring out these models, kind of like boot babes in their own time, just to play Lara, you know, even to do, like, Maxim and all that. Some actually semi-big actors too, or actresses. Like, what's her name? I always get it wrong. It's like Rona Mitra. It's probably not that big if I don't remember it exactly, huh? And then obviously the voice actresses of Lara, even though she'd have pretty minimal dialogue. But yeah, God, she was everywhere. Everywhere. You know, it was all kind of based on Indiana Jones anyway. People don't like to talk about that. Nice, we might have came here too early. With 2 keys, but 2 keyholes, but no keys. What shall I have our bitch? Yeah, actually, I think I remember, like, sliding down there not to die. A lot of blues as well. It's meant to be like the paint from the ship mixed with, like, barnacles and coral and that. Wait, so which one did we come up? Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, so maybe I can come over here and come up that one. Nice. Yeah, it's just crazy old thing fucking in her bare feet the whole time. My favorite of the classics ones are 2, but I like Crystal Dynamics ones as well. Like, they go a bit hard on the QTEs. I can't. Oh, there we go. It's probably a death, is it? No shits. Anything over there? I'm using the M16 a little bit. Trying to sparingly use all of my ammo, because there's a lot of enemies. Now, most of them will drop something, but sometimes they don't. It's not going to open up for me, is it? Yeah, this one with their climbing as well. Over the years, they try to do a lot of things, you know. I mean, if you think about it, Nathan Drake wouldn't come along for a long ass time. He was busy. Let me see, can we get up that way maybe? Sometimes they'll hide the fucking switches in plain sight. Might be able to get up this way. No. Might have to go back to the deck. Remember there was a key down there, was there? I don't think you could climb up anywhere. Maybe a little shiny shelf. Yeah, then they moved on and did the Survivor trilogy. Most people remember that one. That was huge too, you know. I remember, like, this, that was what, 2013 as well. Jeez, I remember it was a crazy fucking year. Like, the new consoles were coming in. You had GTA 5 and Bioshock fucking Infinite. And there's just a lot going on. Tomb Raider and that. Lots of stuff. God bless her. And yeah, that one, I think as I was saying, like around that 2012, 2013, he just fucking popped in. Around that time, we kind of really pushed for YouTubers and all that crap, you know. So everybody was starting to get into the content farming. And yeah, that game, I still think it holds up really well, but it's unfortunately one of those that is now known more about, was that a rape scene or not, you know? It's like, for fuck's sake. Yeah, here we go. I should have got this first. I remember seeing it at the end of the last stream and then forgetting. Oh, I thought I had to do that. It's just a common bronze key, so it's probably for the shitty one beside the blocks. Yeah, there's a lot of flares in this one as well, which were awkward to kind of use, and they did their best for the remaster. You have to hold the touchpad down and then press R1. But the game is so bright, I think, anyway. But that's the issue with OBS as well. I also have like the preview on another screen. So this one's a curved monitor. It's all fucking fancy. It was just dirt cheap at the time, I'll be honest, which is still probably an old model. It's but Samsung. But yeah, it has some really nice, like even the blacks of the blacks is actually like pretty easy to see, and it's quite warm too, you know. I didn't really mess with the settings too much, but it's been pretty good. But I worry that what I can see is not what you guys can always see. So let me know if it's too dark or anything. But yeah, I have the most experience with 1 and this game. Yeah, this was like a big fucking defining moment for me growing up as well. Like, I gamed before this with the Commodore Amiga, which was a very old school PC. You know, you used floppy disks and mouses and that, you know. It was like, I think its rival was like the Atari at the time. It was really fun, you know. We had a lot of fight sticks, you know, for flying games, but you could use it pretty much in anything, where it was like a joystick and there was like a trigger fire in it and you'd move it around like that, and there was just a one big red button on it. It would break all the time, but it was really cool. But some of those games were like fucking 7 floppy disks, 9 floppy disks, you name it, you know. But yeah, they were good times, good times. A lot of crazy cheats and that. See, most of that, it was my older brother. He's 8 years my senior, and he brought in all the games. I was very grateful. We went from that then to the Sega. He was a Sega head, so we were all just didn't know any better. Back then it was just magazines. Internet wasn't really a thing. It was magazines, TV, and radio. That's about all you'd get. Let's see, is there a switch down here? I can't see. Yeah. Nice bit of music kicking in. This block though, you can't, or it might even be a door. Is there a switch? It's usually like a big handle. A lot of these games, even back then, it was the type of thing where you would start them a billion times or run around Lara's house, you know. But yeah, because PlayStation kind of swooped in there all cheeky like, by the time we got to Tomb Raider 2, it was just PlayStation 1, you know. Say it wasn't even on Sega. Like they didn't just take the rights, like they stole exclusivity. It's pretty kind of fucked up for its time, you know. But PlayStation were like bloodhounds. They were going after everybody. They had a vendetta against Nintendo, even though it was really Nintendo that should have been pissed at them. Just my 2 cents, but anyway. Because they were contracted to make the Nintendo PlayStation. Nintendo were really not wanting to move away from cartridges, you know, because it was their little system. Even though they were starting to hold fuck all memory, it was still kind of cheap to make them, but it just wasn't worth it. So when CDs came along, CD-ROMs, developers, everybody included, was just like, I can put music, a higher quality music, and cutscenes, FMVs and stuff on my on the same game, you know. They couldn't believe it. So a lot of people, and then they were kind of getting frustrated with Nintendo's greed as well, because this was a time when, you know, Final Fantasy was already in its 6th iteration, and Dragon Quest the same, you know. It's just they were pissing out games, and Nintendo, with their little seal of quality, they started to crack down on how many games you were allowed and all this kind of stuff. Like, they kind of saved gaming. Like, I'll always be grateful for them for that. But, you know, the greed started to slip in there a little bit too. And then as time was going on, we started to have the 3D engines in the 3D age. It would take a long time. Most of the mid-90s to late 90s was all kind of like figuring this out. So you've got a lot of weird 3D puberty games where everybody's triangles and stuff. Like even Lara, God bless her, and her triangle boobies and that. This game was way ahead of its time. Even the first one a year before this, way ahead of its time. The engine they used on it was a grid-based engine that was not meant to be used for video games at all. That's why every jump is like one jump high or one square across, and then a double jump when you backstep is, you know, 3 or 2 squares. You know, it's actually just pure maths. That's all it is. They're smart little feckers. Alright, so we did that, and we lowered the water, and we did it in here, I think, was it? Stonks. That is a block. So now I think you want to be careful now, don't fall on your arse. But yeah, it's a very simple system. Like her moveset is pretty, you know, simple. But it works flawlessly in what you're meant to do. You know, you can never really sit back and go, well, I fucking made that jump. Why didn't she do that? You know, because it's maths. It's maths. The only time you'd fuck up is if you didn't, like, you know, go down backwards or press the button to hang on. Yeah, see, like, is it too dark in this area? Like, let me know. Don't be afraid. Because it's fine for me. I'm aware of its darkness. But it could be pitch black for you guys if I keep looking over. Sorry. Nice. Devil May Cry is another one. Yeah, hell yes. I'm that weirdo who likes Devil May Cry too. Super edgelord, edgy emo shit. Really dumbass kind of story, but I like it. Get to play as another character as well, Lucia, who quickly and sadly just got completely shunted out of existence. But I like that one. But 3 is undoubtedly the best. Like the Dante and Virgil story. The whole fucking badass anime vibes of it, like, it's just incredible. 4 is fine, you know, things start to get a bit weird. And then 5 is fantastic as well. I hope one day they go back to the whole Mundus stuff, you know, and the son of Sparta and that. Mundus was like, it's like betrayed their father. Now they're just kind of so hyped on Virgil, I don't know. They should probably get like their own Virgil game. We'll see. It's been a while since we had Devil May Cry 5, so we'll see. I hear Capcom are in the shopping department now. They're really impressed with the sales, as you can imagine, the money. So they're revisiting everything. Like it's no fucking great secret that we will get Dino Crisis eventually. We have Dead Rising coming up. I think it's kind of been talked about, but I think they may actually... Alright, we got a few divers. Those little black things in the water are actually harpoons coming at you. Gotta be careful. They only do chip damage, but it hurts. Here's one of the secrets down here. But they should probably remake all 3 of them. I think 3 deserves a second shot badly. It kind of got a bit of bad rap because it was a launch game for Xbox One and they were coming out of extremely horrible, you know, publicity that they've never ever recovered from, even to this day. People still mention Don Matrick and mention Xbox One used games and all blah 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 blah. Man, did they have some good games when they had launched. PS4 was a power horse. Just not a great made console though. I was hoping she wouldn't jump back in. How she get all them guns all wet and stuff? I don't know. Nice. Yeah, we were just talking the other day because with Indiana Jones coming out, we were talking about that old Indiana Jones game. The Emperor's Tomb, was that it? So I didn't know it was an original Xbox game. It holds up really well. I want to play it. It's still 3D. I don't know why I have such a weird, distinct memory of playing it and picking up his hat, getting into fights, picking up his hat. Weird. Same with LA Noire. It's like every time I picked up the hat in LA Noire, I'm like, this is Indiana Jones. Don't ask. And then obviously like Lego Indiana Jones, which is great. I think that was the game I got.   free with my, it was Kung Fu Panda, I think, and Lego Indiana Jones. with my 360, and I adored both of them. I remember getting every achievement. There was still kind of that newness around achievements and that. Alright, let's see here. Just like in the fucking mines of Natla in the first game, we've got this kind of little boat that we gotta get on. Maybe this one we can just climb on there ourselves instead of jumping. Nope. Even though we're clearly clipping through it. We'll have to move. What's there? A harpoon, and then I think that's the thing. No, it's just a key, but we're obviously gonna need that. Yeah, so that's the basic premise of this one. Chinese dragon stuff. But I like the cult and I like the enemies because, you know, killing all the wildlife on that kind of sad, but there's more monsters later on. But the problem with the first game is once it hits that T-Rex moment very early on, in terms of like action and stuff, it's very hard to replicate that. This one has 2 T-Rexes in it in the same fight, and it seems like more of a callback, but it happens in the first level, you know. After that, it's kind of uphill. Every game will have, you know, worse level, right? Definitely, or even maybe worst area. I think in Tomb Raider 3 you go into this like underground closed off subway in England. I think everybody agrees at the time it was dark and miserable and shitty and no one liked it. I hear they've done a good job on it, so I can't wait to see that. In Tomb Raider 3 you go to Las Vegas, Area 51. You go, as I said, like a creepy underground Thames, under the Thames, which is the big river running through London. And you go to India as well, and there's all these little monkeys stealing your shit, and poison snakes and that. This one you go to the Great Wall of China, Venice, Tibet. Let's see, where the fuck do we go from here? Over here to here? Now, you know you can make that jump. Nice. Hope you're all having a good one. Seen the new Alien movie yet? Ooh. I don't know if he's into that kind of stuff. He's not really a horror buff. I get scared. But I'm hearing great things. People are like trying to piece things together as usual. But it brings like hype for all the rest of the stuff, which is great. Yeah, they were talking about one of the characters. It's like, are they... Is that like a weird brother-sister thing going on or something? You know how people are. Twisted little fuckers. Honest to God, like the amount of fetishes that have rose up in just the last 5 years alone. So these are not memes and jokes anymore. There's some twisted pups. Fucking shotgun bastards. We gotta watch out for. Those guys do serious damage. Of course, they drop some shotgun shells, which I am grateful for, but I need heals. I can hear more divers, but where the hell are they coming from? You get the little secrets. In the first game, the secrets were just little objects hidden in the darkness or harder places to reach. And you'd get like a little ding-a-ling. In this one, they're like little jade dragons. Well, it's gold, silver, and jade. And when you get all 3 of them, you get rewarded with lots of goodies. Including like weapons you might not get anywhere else. But then like the whole saving thing as well. So back in the day they had these little saving crystals. They were huge floating, about the same size as Lara. Huge floating crystals. And that was it, you know. That's all you had. You had to save there, and if you lost some progress, that was it. But then on PC you could save wherever you want. So luckily the collection brought that over. Later on in the games back in the day, you could pick up the crystal and it would become a finite object like the ink ribbons from Resident Evil. Definitely taking that idea from there. So you could then be like, okay, this is going to be a spicy area. Make sure this is going to be the moment I'm going to use one of my things. Alright, so this is how we get back onto the deck. Right, okay, cool. Let's not do that. Do we have any? No, we need to get keys and stuff. Let's not do that. Let's go further down here yet. I don't want to backtrack too much. I usually end up doing it anyway. because it's me we're talking about. Some of these levels can range, if you know what you're doing, you can do it in 10-15 minutes, but if you're kind of just first time or you're trying to re-jog your memory like me, it can take upwards of an hour, and then that's like, they'll tell you your timing and stuff at the end. Ooh, that was stupid of me. Thought it was water. Yeah, they'll tell you your timing, but like that doesn't include like, you know, resaves, reloads and all that. Come on, little Lara. I think in this part of the game you're looking for something called a seraph, which will then lead to the dagger. The dagger is locked. Oh yeah, oh, this is the one. Everyone gives out about this part. So there's only one case in the original with a force damage, and force damage is where, like, normally if you have places to jump, you will not lose damage, even fall damage, because it's set up beautifully, you know, where you take your fall damage or there's water at the end of it. But in one particular part in the first game, only once, they force you to take damage. Like, this is the jump, this is progress, you need to take this damage. In this game, they take that from, you know, a little bit of damage, a little bit of force damage, now like 4 or 5 times, and this is one of the parts. But you see what they do? They give you, that's a large medipack, and then, like, I might still die here, and sometimes they give you a half one. Yeah, I still died, you see? And that's why we saved. Now you're saying to yourself, that's how you progress? You can die there? Like, yep. But this is why they give you have to have full health. And yeah, people are kind of be pissed about those moments. And it's understandable, because it's one of those things where you're like, well, if you know, you know. But if you don't know, then you're like, am I going the wrong way? Let's backtrack for another hour. You know, that kind of way. So that can be, I don't know, it's not a clever design idea. There's nothing wrong with taking a little bit of damage, especially, I think in the first game, it's in literally one of the last levels where you're expected to be jumping a collapsing temple and bridges and lava and stuff. Oh, fuck, what am I doing? Jesus, what am I doing? How could you do this to Lara? How could you? Yeah, these are cracking games. I do want to do a cheeky little marathon. I know it was something to do over the summer, but sure, there's never just enough time. But it's nicer this way, you know, for her little 30th anniversary. We've had a tiny inkling of news about the new one. It's done by Crystal Dynamics, and it's been backed, like, financially by Amazon. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, honestly. No, they give you a large one, fucking use it, so. Yes, I know. Little shits. There's no other way of breaking this wall. There's no other way. Look at that, almost killed you. Bastards. That's a fancy key. That's probably for... Probably not in the deck. It's probably for that other place. Sounds like some more of the divers have spawned and get some harpoons. It's just not worth fighting them in the water. They don't take much to die anyway. Oh, this one's a shark. There's definitely a few divers. Sorry, shark baby. Another shark? I think so. Yeah, I think that's the one with 3 sharks, isn't it? Yeah, they unleash 3 sharks into the water. You go in there without knowing. Boy, you're in trouble. I think there's some divers as well. So I can hear breathing. It's like... What, where they would be hiding is like almost directly below you. You fuckers. Let's see. I'm trying to think about where to go now. We could... I kind of want you to sort of go back to the deck. Remember this shit, you can't get stuck on the edges. See, is the divers behind us? No. That's weird. Could go back this way. So that key could be in that separate door. I wonder, can we go back this way? I'm trying to do this as slick as possible. I don't think that's possible. That's me. Here we go. We have this. Maybe this will let us go back. I'm really sure you can move this later on. Something. There might be a switch under here. Trying to remember what this one was about. One of the fucking hardest levels in the entire game. And entire series, I think, is definitely in this game. It's like the second to last, but last real level. Where they just throw everything at you. They love doing that. Even in the first game, or the first level of this game, maybe we can't get up this way, can we? No, we can't. Okay, cool. They have massive amount of traps, and like I said, the fucking T-Rex too. Alright, where was this place that needed the big key? It might not be the right way. Like, they give you an option of going back to the deck that way, you see that? That's a surefire sign that I got you, bitch. Was it in through here? Let's see. Maybe we found it. No, I was right in the back wall here. I think might be for another bronze key. Let's see. Try to remember all this. Yeah, these games, like on average, like 8 to 10 hours, right? That's being very generous. But people can do it. The speed runs everywhere, you know what I mean? And if you know, you know. Now, me replaying through these, some of these, like this game, it's... No. Oh, okay, so no, I shouldn't want to go in there. I might have had to use the bronze key in there, and I used it in the other one. Let's see. I don't think the PC version lets you, but you used to be able to kind of look through the doors in the classics. And yeah, not looking at her ass, I'm looking at the door as well. Yeah, what does this one say? Fancy cabin key. Okay, so maybe back to the deck then. What was the quickest way of doing that? It was through here, wasn't it? Do it now, do it good. Worst thing I can do is lose fucking progress of you guys fucking staring at me doing a bad job. If we do a level or two of this, I'd be happy enough. Especially with this one being a bit of a chunky bastard. It just comes down to how much you're going to backtrack, really. Like I said, with the deck, it's like multi-layered. I like watching people play these for the first time because kind of, oh, it jogs my memory. But also, it's like, how much leeway are they going to give her? Like, did they get frustrated? I think it was in the back room, wasn't it? Makes sense that they want you to go through with the sharks. Poor little guys. One of those things, if you don't know, you would jump after getting the key and then just be greeted by 3 sharks coming at you. Poor little guys. They don't know no better. Alright. Burn, motherfucker, burn. I think this is the way we went. Remember we kind of poked our head through and was like, okay, I don't need to do that yet. Getting that nice cave music as well. It's classic. I don't think you could... Well, maybe you could have climbed up that way. No, I don't. I think that's blocked off. It's just one of those funny things. Yeah, the first game is mainly animals, but later on you're getting like mutants and exploding mummies and shit like that, which is kind of cool. This one, yeah, things as they always do will start to take a nice supernatural turn real soon. For now, it's cult stuff. The leader is called Marco Bartelli, but we mostly call him Marks and Spencer's, Marco Broccoli, whatever you feel like calling him. It's kind of goofy. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's as iconic as Natala in the first game. But then she's there for such little time, so I don't know if it matters so much. People just like when it's girl on girl, you know. Who doesn't like a bit of girl on girl, Jesus Christ. So in Tomb Raider 3, they do kind of make a pseudo secondary bad guy girl. Sophia, I think it's like Sophia something. I always say Sophia Lamb as Bioshock too. Yeah, every game they add just a little bit more. Like with only a year between them, it was the best they could do, right? You know, they were slowly improving on the engine and that. The best they could. So by the time we got to 3, we would then get like sprint and put the idea of poison and that. Anyone alive out there? There's probably a section of the deck we weren't able to... I can hear you. The only ones you need to watch out for is flamethrower boys. Everyone else you can handle, but flamethrower guys, well, That sucks, he was stuck in the wall. Because you don't really have any comeback from the flamethrower. If there's a little bit of water nearby, if they're nice enough, then it'll handle business. But otherwise, it's over. You don't really hear them coming. I think we're up on a higher level of the deck now. Just gotta find the door where we need to use the cabin key. It looks really nice. Big fucking stark contrast. They've done a good job with the new lighting. But I do notice that certain places, these are like vents. Where is he? I can hear him, he's below me or something. Certain places actually look better with the baked lighting, which is an odd one. Come here. There's a flamethrower bastard. Get rid of him. We don't have as much range with the shotgun, but a lot of damage. Don't think I can get back up there, so I don't want to go down there. Just want to force out his primitive AI. Come on. I've seen in a game they were talking about using AI to give like quests and stuff. This was the guy making the real noise. Nice. Barely got him there. So yeah, my reason for picking these up is nostalgia. I have ways of playing them anyway, you know, on older hardware and that, and as you said, like on that collection. But also these come with, more importantly, they come with DLC. I think he's dead, yeah. DLC that was only accessible with the PC version. DLC that I never got to play, you know. Even though we had the Amiga and that, we didn't have PCs, you know, like it wasn't a real man's PC, you know. We just didn't. Eventually we got like everyone else got, which was the Dell PC, the homework PC we used to call it, because that's all it was any good for, was for doing fucking homework. Barely, like opening up Microsoft Word, but it would never play games. It'd play like little already loaded in stuff like Pinball Dreams and stuff like that. My dad loved all that stuff, but yeah, there was no integrated graphics at all. You could probably try and make stuff run, but anyway. So back then, like, you were buying PC games on disc, you know, if you could. You'd still do that from time to time. Probably worth a pretty penny now. Most PCs do not come. I can hear another. Most PCs don't even come with a disc tray anymore. Disc tray. They could be quite isolating, these games. I like it. I think that's the beauty of it. Many nights I've spent playing these. Those are grenades. Oh yeah, that's another thing that Tree also brings in. Many different types, you know, of ammo. Little by little they improved it. And then by the time we got to 4, she was doing like crouching and crawling and climbing up into crouch position, which was huge. I know it doesn't seem huge, but it was huge for its time. Like climbing onto a ledge into a crouch position, and then like pole vaulting and things like that, and being able to build things, kind of building, if you want to call it that. Alright, maybe we have to go down lower. It's always a good sign wherever they start spawning enemies. We're trying to find the door belonging to this key. But yeah, it's a great series. Like, she's a very important. Like, it was definitely an era of like fucking Tomb Raider and Oasis and Spice Girls and just fucking 90s UK and Ireland, just European in general culture was just something you had to be there. How did he climb up there? Sometimes they can do that. I think there's 3 floors. Look at the difference of them. Jeez. Ride, less ride. 3 floors of the deck. I think. See, he climbed up on that. I think that's a slidey down. We can't come back. No, maybe we can. Maybe it's the bottom one you can't come back to. Anyone else? I hear somebody moving around. Spawning ever. He's probably on the bottom floor, is he? Using normal pistols. You have unlimited ammo, but the weakest damage. You hold the X button, she kind of locks onto them. This is before lock-on was a thing, you know. Before we would get Z targeting from Zelda, which would have been Ocarina of Time, which was was that 97, 98 maybe, yeah. So we didn't have lock-on like that. We had very primitive. See the way? Yeah, you're not gonna. It's like the bottom floor. There might even be another floor. If we do this right, there's a minimal backtrack, and I think I've done a good job so far. We got 2 of the keys. Let me see. I think we have 1 or 2 of the secrets. Just kind of taking me time. So yeah, then in between this, Crystal Dynamics, before they got a hold of Tomb Raider, were deeply inspired by it and would make Soul Reaver with Amy Hennig. Soul Reaver is part of the Legacy of Kain games. The first one, Blood Omen, and the second one were made by a different company, the original company, Silicon Knights. And they're really, really cool. That was separate from Crystal Dynamics. They made Eternal Darkness. They made a lot of great ports as well. I believe they ported one of the KOTOR games as well. But the problem with Silicon Knights, they also made that weird 2 Human game, which was like an Xbox exclusive. It's like futuristic Norse, you know, so Norse with like robots and magic and shit. It was kind of cool. You attacked with the right analog stick though, so it turned a lot of people off. I was like, what the fuck is this? But I liked it. It was meant to be a whole fucking movie and a series, and Microsoft tripled down on it, and then just nothing happened. I think there's like a secret door there. Yeah. Wait, am I getting eaten alive? Oh, there's a fucking diver in there, that's why. Pick it up, missus, before you die. See the way my memory sort of kicks in. Oh no, this PC version, even though it's on console, is still based on the PC version. She gets caught in so many doors. They did a great job with it, but Jesus, you're at the mercy of a lot of old school shit. And he just stands there and take it. Nice. I think that's all the secrets. I can't remember that I picked up at. No, maybe not. Maybe the Jade one's still around. Elias. So yeah, anyone who has seen the Alien movie, did just enjoy it? It's supposed to be very good. I think, isn't it set between like Alien and Aliens? I'm hoping the Alien Isolation 2 rumors are true. But yeah, I hope we get those rumored remasters of Soul Reaver. It's kind of been locked up. Yeah, it's kind of Amy Hennig kind of cut her teeth on those. Let me grab a save so we don't waste too much time. But the guys at Silicon Knights, and more importantly their overlord and leader, his name was Dennis Dyack. He was an exceptional asshole, you know. What started off as kind of that concept of no one taking him seriously because he was a video game developer in the 90s, you know, and if you weren't fucking, you know, John Mayer making Doom and stuff, no one gave a shit. But yeah, he tended to have a horrible grudge, and somehow, you know, Eternal Darkness was a Nintendo exclusive, fell out with them, and then he made fucking Legacy of Kain and stuff and did his thing, and then made the 2 Human Microsoft exclusive, fell out with them. I don't know about you, what's that saying? Start fucking around like that, maybe you're the problem. He was definitely the problem. You see that a lot. There was a lot of developers like that, because they were all called nerds and pieces of shit, you know, back in the fucking RuneScape and StarCraft and all that other stuff. This is probably your way back up. All those days, you know, and I don't blame that, but that kind of bitterness you should have let go when the money started rolling in. But a lot of them, unfortunately, that's not what happened. They turned into bitter little men. And he ruined every relationship he could. So during this time, Soul Reaver was considered like its own thing. It was called Shifter. And Amy Hennig wanted to kind of do something in the Legacy of Kain world. So kind of reached an agreement, had a chat with Crystal Dynamics at the time. And they were kind of only really famous for Gex, the legendary James Bond Lizard spin-off. Which were very good in their own times. Hopefully they'll come back too. I think they might have came back. Anyway, it's part of the upside down, the ship and the propellers and that. Yeah, pretty cute. Pretty cute. Let me see. Where the fuck is this door? I got your key, motherfucker. So they went off to make Soul Reaver, kind of reinterpreting the shifter idea. The idea of shifting between realms. And slotted it into the Legacy of Kain lore. And it's just fucking fantastic. Arguably one of the best games ever made. And then we got Soul Reaver 2, and things were kind of getting pissy. Dennis Dyack was like, you're messing with my lore. He eventually went on then to make Blood Omen 2 in the middle of it, trying to kind of veto some of the Soul Reaver story and make it out. And Blood Omen 2 was kind of, panned a little bit. It had some, after coming from Soul Reaver and Soul Reaver 2, Blood Omen 2 was like ancient looking, you know, and lots of weird mechanics. There's a bit where you like, he sucks the blood off the enemies, but it teleports from their body to his mouth. But the whole animation takes like upwards of fucking a minute plus, you know. And people calculated that if you were to suck the blood of everybody in the game to get the maximum blood for leveling up and stuff, it would take an hour and 10 minutes just of doing that animation. I was like, for fuck's sake, nobody told this guy. I think you need to like double jump from there, do you? I think there's a secret in there, but you might take a little bit of damage from the spikes. Or from the glass. Yeah, there were interesting times because we were kind of getting into that Rockstar mode, you know, with, I don't mean the company Rockstar, I mean like turning developers into Rockstars. I mean, Doom and fucking Nintendo doing its thing and Capcom just killing it. We were just turning video game developers into some cool dudes. But that came with massive egos and paychecks and yeah. I wonder, let me see how I do this. Maybe from there to double jump to there. Let me see if I can do that. Just for the shits and giggles. And then eventually we ended that kind of series with Legacy of Kain Defiance. Defiance. You have defied me, Raziel. That one was cool. That was pseudo like Blood Omen 3 and Soul Reaver 3 mixed together. It had like the most modern controls. How does this fucker climb up here, you bastard? I'm not gonna be able to do that. Told you I wouldn't be able to come back this way. Bastard bitch. Shouldn't have saved while I was down here. There's no block down here to help us. Where's this room? I think this is where we started. And then I should have kept that save. And this is where we like jump down there. Yep. Up. Oh, yeah. This is over here. Where the fuck is that door? So yeah, it was kind of a crazy little series, and obviously then Amy Hennig would go on to make Uncharted and The Last of Us. Great, one of the greatest writers. Just wonderful, because like Soul Reaver seems like it's a couple of pissed off vampires, and like no, this is about destiny and what it means to be human, even as a vampire, and you know, brotherhood versus fucking like godhood, basically. Loads of really, really great fucking incredible writing, almost Shakespearean, you know. That's how good it was. I think I fucked up. I shouldn't have saved down here. Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Let me see, we can't get over there from there. No. I don't think you would have made that. There's that block down there. Where the hell is the cabin door? That's what I'm looking for. I think I foolishly saved down over it, didn't I? I'm saved over here. I'm still down here, aren't I? Did I? Did I? I think I did I? Yeah. I should have done that. I saved up there. I should have saved up there. Son of a bitch. I don't think there's any way getting back up there. The block we pulled up was on the next level up. I don't think there's any way. It sucks because the dude climbs up and you're like, well, I can do that. Anything you can do, I can do better. Fortunately not. I screwed that up. I screwed it up! Our first little screw up in the level, I think. I was too busy focused on the secret, and I was like, oh, I can just easily as anything come back that way, right? Don't think there's any. I don't even think there's a way down here. Should have Made a new save. There's any way down there without breaking your ass. God damn it. I was trying to find the cabin door. I bet you I missed it. I was flapping around up there. It didn't work on the door in the background. Didn't see another keyhole. I will find you. Even that fucking scream, you know. Changing the voices up to bring all that stuff back. No bitey bitey. At least the barracudas you can chill with them. The sharks are like, yump, and there's half your health gone. I'm gonna go see it tomorrow at night, dude. Let me know how it is. Good stuff. I love how we still bring back all the stuff. Like people, like any other alien movie, they're like, oh yeah, this happened and this happened. But the other ones, like anybody bringing up Prometheus and that, it's fucking hilarious. That's just that. I'm trying to fucking remember cabin key. Where the? You think it would be up in the cabins? It doesn't work here, as far as I can tell.
No.
We don't give a fuck. Okay, so what's the deal then? Ah. Don't think this will help us over there. Can't get over there from here. Don't think we can get over there either. I don't even think you can climb on them. Just a little hole in the wall, yeah. Where the hell is this cabin key from? Son of a bitch. You can't even get up there to get across. You'd have to like drop down from the top. I think there was a way of jumping from up above. Ah, fuck. I totally saved on the upper deck and even said it. Like almost in my head, like grab a save here so you won't. And then I fucking jumped down and saved over it. Stupid, stupid, stupid. With all the saves there, you know. There's no reason to do that. Classic mistake. Saving over a save. No takesy backsies. God, everywhere I look, people are fucking sick right now. Stupid change of the season sickness. I got a fucking sore throat too, and I hate that. Like, come on. You just leave me the fuck alone. You guys gotta look after yourselves. God damn it. We definitely looked at each level of the deck, but I must have missed it somewhere. Sometimes, as goofy as it sounds, they will do that. They'll have a switch on its own, or even a key with a keyhole, and no door beside it. It's like, no, this opens something way over there. It's like, well, fuck me. How am I supposed to know? Can't believe I'm the fool again. Next vehicle we'll be using is the Skidoo, little snowmobile, and it is something, that's for sure. Something else. And he got sick because my friend who was sick never comes out, said he was sick, and I said I don't cancel because it took months to get to that point, and yeah, he got me sick. Oh no! That guy? That sucks. So here's the thing, if you like mostly stay to yourself, you will very rarely, if it gets sick at all, you know? because you're just not mixing your germs. But it also makes your immune system quite weak, because it kind of, it's a weird thing, but your immune system kind of gets lazy, where it's like, oh, we only have these germs to put up with, our own germs or germs on a surface or whatever, you know. So it never really fights that hard. And then lo and behold, some other dimwit is out and about, their germs, their sicknesses, they fucking spread it around and your body goes on full meltdown. And as soon as it starts to fight things, because your body's usually fighting something or another, right, it diverts it away from all of your own stuff. So it's kind of like a Trojan horse effect, where it's like, everyone charge at this thing, all the while you got the germs sneaking in the back door. And germs are very good at assimilating, so they take all your white blood cells that are trying to fight this thing. It's like, well done, put up a good fight, and before you know it, they've put you've turned them into the virus itself, you know. And then those white blood cells, instead of being like antibodies, they end up being part of the problem. Super fun time. Ah, I gotta stop doing stupid shit. Ah! I do notice how fucking crap these fucking D-pads are. It's only when you play older games on these consoles and you notice how utterly shit the D-pads are. But no one wants to say it, you know. I always say the fucking real part out loud and everyone's like, don't say that. This is my 500 piece of plastic and I love it and it loves me. Shut the fuck up. It doesn't love you. No one loves you. It's only don't give a fuck about you. You're a number at the end of a fucking quarterly financial call. You're like, fuck you. Truth hurts. Greatness awaits. You won't get that greatness. Alright. Let me see. This time I'm not fucking shaving over it. Maybe actually jumping over to it. Is it down there? You wouldn't think you're that high up, sure. Honest to God. Maybe I think I might have to get back up on top of this for the key. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah. There. No saving over this time. I swear. Just wasted like 3 saves just fucking around there. Can now go down, but you won't fucking save. What's annoying is the first 2, they know what they're doing. First 2 you can just drop down, no problem. Come back up because they give you a nice little block. That's all you get. Bastards. Okay. Over chat. Over chat. This might all just be for a secret, but shut up. Tis what it is. I think it is for the secret, is it? Yeah. Ooh. I think it's just this way for the secret. That way for like progress, maybe. Germs on a plane, right? Germs! The Germans are coming. Yeah, fuck it and shit. You gotta walk slowly through the glass or she'll insta dies. Haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen the new Alien movie yet. Yes, haven't watched. There you go, there's all 3. We only got grenade ammo there. Haven't watched any of them. Did you watch any of them at all? It's okay. I want to ride my bicycle. Hold on, if we drop down here, we can't get back up here. It's like, do you give in for a secret? We can't jump back over there because we'll die in the... Let me check something. Is it worth it for a fucking secret? Boop, 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 boop. See, is that the way forward first? Honestly, I don't really care that much about the secrets. I don't. Especially if we have to backtrack a little bit. Especially on stream, like, I don't give a fuck. Some of these guys doing like speed runs on stream and he's like destroying an entire hour-long run because of a raid or something. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? You couldn't pick two more like distracting, intensive things to do. I will end the debate once and for all. Alien over aliens? Ah, yeah. Let's see if this is the way forward. She probably could have made that if I left her. Oh. Yeah, so see what they're doing there? So you have the option. Are you going to go for the secret and come back around? Okay, I think this is around where we're going to drop down, let go. No. I think you might have to do it here, Esther. Are you a bit pissy about where you start these things? Alien's, of course, good movie. Alien is close to perfect. Yeah, for real. Yeah, we're talking about that bit at the end where she like strip it off to go into hypersleep, and it's like did they edit out her bush or did they make her shave or whatever? It's a random one. Cause I remember it's like a, what do you call that shit? The Mandela effect. I remember bush. I remember bush. So go and weave a bush. In fact, you don't see the thing with most of the movies. Perfect. Yeah. And one of the best scenes is the chains hanging down, right? Oh, it's dark as sin in here. And the thing hanging on the chain. Great death, great reveal, everything. Yeah, that one's like a classic horror. But Aliens is like buddy comedy action movie, which is still fine, it's still great. I can't see shit. They're like, jeez, I love a good bit of platforming. That was cool, Lara. Do it again. Lara would go on to have an incredible career at the Olympics. I miss the Olympics. There's a bit of normality in all the fucking mess that is the world right now. Come get some. Not today, bitch. Those guys suck, man. They just spawn in out of nowhere. Say what you want about the first game, but at least that guy just disappeared. Where did her dead body go? The animals, there was times even when we were replaying it there, I see his legs sticking out there. That's funny. You better not have had an item, you bastard. Baby, baby, baby. You this is back here. It's actually where I was pointing to earlier. But people are gonna be like, come on man, you gotta get that secret. No. As Lara would say, no. I showed you, I got it, I just reloaded. It's fine. Big fucking deal. I'm only 18 left. Okay, time to move back away from the shotgun. Trying to conserve a bit of ammo here. Honestly, those guys you just want to be killing with normal pistol because they're only just melee, you know. See, I think you could come here early and then be like, "Go!" because you don't have the key. Anything else over here? Das Boot. You know the trope with the black guy dying first in those movies? What's it about? Because I don't think many were true. Odds it loads when he survives for a good chunk of it. Yeah, that was definitely something that happened kind of later on. It was like a B-movie thing, if anything. Sorry, dude. Gun beats giant wrench. Aha! What fuckers now start spawning around corners. Come out, you bastards. That's that door. A lot of them doors have a dirty habit of closing after you go through them as a punishment. So best make sure you've done everything you need to do. I'm out having a lovely weekend. You too, mate. Thank you for coming in, dude. Even Prometheus, I kind of like. Yeah, I like the sci-fi of it and the characters, and it just falls apart at the end. Old Mr. Scott. And now we're at that kind of stupid part of things where are they? We have now left questions. That's a bad idea. Gotta jump around like a crazy person. Like there's that crazy ultra hybrid alien thing near the end, right? It has like a cone head or something. No like proper eyes or face, just a big full on mouth. Kinda like a super alien. Super. There you go. There's one keyhole. Don Quixote. And now people are trying to tell us, and I shit you not, it's some of the stupidest things I've ever heard. It's they said he's turned into a mountain. This alien turned into a mountain. And it's supposed to be like the mountain where the traveler ship crashes. They always try and tie it back to him. It's like, just leave it alone. He's kind of fucking ruined at this point. Oh, we got this shit. We got the switch in the back, but all the floorboards are about to collapse. It's one of those things like, whichever you don't break, it's the one you can't, whoops, can't use on the way back. Oh, here they come. You gonna come through this door? I dare you. Yeah, fuck that. Come on. Fuckers, they very rarely drop out. The deck. The only backtracking, the only mistake I made was I saved over the save and I went too low. It's just not something you could do back in the day, you know. You need a crystal and that was it. If you fucked it up, you'd get that kind of disorientation. Or Dark Souls style. Like, how much progress did I lose? Or you just be going around in circles. Which is definitely something I would do. Half of us would just get stuck and keep having to pass the controller. I was always the guy who got the controller past him. Beat the boss. Solve the puzzle. That type of shit. I think it was more just, as I said, stubborn patience. Don't know if I can get up this way, can I? Nope. There's probably no need to do that. Yeah. No, you're not listening to me now. Fucking D-pad shit. Miss Croft. I hope one day we'll get like Indiana Jones and Nathan Drake and Lara all together. Fuck it. Nice. Now we're way the fuck up. Way up. Way up high in the sky. Bump, 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 bump. Now we could technically, we have the key, we have to go back down. We could technically do that secret from here. This would be for the other door, I assume. If I remember. I should get further into these games, that's where I'm like, your memory starts to fade a little bit. I'm not gonna know it 100% off by heart. Might be an easier way to slide down here. Oh, that was weird. PCs, forget me not. That door over there is probably the end. I think I'm trying to remember how this all ends. It's like we came down here with the fucking submersible. Then obviously we're gonna end up in Tibet. Pretty far off. Yeah, we gotta get down there. Let's see. I think if we just keep going down the deck, it'll be fine. I really want me to jump off deck into the pool. Do it. I never really swan dive enough for, do I? Basically when you jump you hold L1, and when you climb up you hold L1. So it's like a special. Should not do it. No, was it? Was it L1? I don't know. Maybe I changed them around. God damn, my throat's starting to fucking kill me. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I was out at the folks' place Wednesday. And you've got fucking nieces and nephews, and half of them are just fucking absolute germ goblins, you know. Then there was a little bit of COVID going around, but that was a good while ago. I don't know. It's nothing. It's just my mind playing tricks on me. No, Grant. Oh, I think we got a flame boy. She's trying to hit me from here. Isn't that cute? It's such a weird breathing noise they make. Let's go get this motherfucker. Flame on, bitch. He's probably down on the lower deck, is he? He might be up on the roof for that. No, he's right there. Maybe I can get him with the M16. There's two of them! That was funny, you kind of glitched a bit there. Oh, at 5 point. Oh, maybe that was M16 that they were giving me this whole time. Nice. Let's see, is there any cheeky way of getting down there? I don't think so. Yeah, we could do. Let's see if it doesn't go and get us killed. Would we make this jump and then just slide down? Ah, fuck it. Who cares? No risk, no reward. It didn't even hurt me. Alright, let's see if they drop anything and we'll run back over to this door. I hate when she does that. There's like something stuck there, so it's causing her to slide over and over. Don't do that. I wish Winston would show up. He'd know what to do. You drop anything? You lousy bastard. What about you? Nothing. Well, I'm glad you fucking died together then. Watch this not be the right key. I'm trying to think then. I can't think of anyone else. It's gotta be the right key, right? Storage. LOL. I don't know why they have it bronze and it's a silver key. You know, you're confusing me. Oh, and there it is. Look at that. The Seraph. Okay, so when we pick this up, it ends the level. Oh, this is meant to be their little storage. It's a little bit better back then, but they did a nice job. They made them all a bit bigger. Yeah, this is your typical MacGuffin to help to get the other MacGuffin. This one's called the Sheriff, which is like an angel statue. There you go. An hour and 10 just for that level. All pickups, all secrets. Cool. I only really made that one mistake. There we go. So now she uses one of them kind of air balloons to get back up. Okay, probably on the submarine, maybe. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, the plane, right? And then the fucking plane crashes. Yeah. Good girl. back into her iconic clothes out of the diving suit. Off to Tibet we go. I don't even know how she knows where to go here. I think this one might be... Oh yeah, we kind of heard them talking when he was torturing someone. Might be one of those moments where she just kind of... like, I figured it out. Into her new clothes. All out of fuel. God damn it, Lara. Pull up. Pull up. Oof. Time to ejecto. She's such a badass. Ooh. Boom. And land safely with the booty cheeks. Not bad. I love these new load screens. Shout out to them guys doing that. Here we go. We finally arrived in Tibet. Greeted by eagles and vultures and all the rest. Time for the snow. Fuck you, vultures, whatever you are. They're gonna be a pain in the ass the whole time. Nice. Let's check out her jacket. Pretty cool. I want to get myself a flight jacket. I know they're kind of something cool. Maybe like brown on brown or something. Nice. Look at this place. Looks pretty. Didn't do much for it back then, but we gave it a shot. Now we'll start to run into the monks that they were torturing. Not we got lots of avalanches. All they could do back then was like just white boulders of varying sizes. Pretty cool. We'll leave that other save. We'll keep saving on this one. Oh Lord, they coming. She can get squashed. Let's just stay and wait for it. Nice. The trophies for this are kind of fucking wild. You did a great job. Tibetan foothills. Hell yes. Alright, no, we'll leave it there. That was fun. Only just the one level, but I knew it was a chunk or something. Let's just get her down. We're searching in the right place. Finish offshore rig and Maria Doria chapter. Maria Doria. Yeah, between the two of them, it's quite a big chapter. I noticed something. I don't know if they added it itself. See this? Look, it has two separate things. Weird. I think they added new trophies. All of them have that now. That's like both for the Golden Mask DLC. Finished the game in less than 6 hours. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. You'd have to know the ins and outs of stuff. Finished the assault course in a minute 20 or less. Check out your treasury. We did that. Lure the butler into the fridge. Wait for him to make a bad sound, then lock him in. We did that, but I think he just didn't fart yet. You have to wait from the fart. Crime and punishment. He'd fucking Dutch oven you. But we did lock him in for the freeze. Dive to a lake from the top of the guardhouse. I'm not sure what that one is. Not use the ledge, but take no damage from flying blades from the Great Wall. It's really cool. Jump into the boat from the highest height possible. It's probably the hideout one. Don't let the rats bite you. Jump from the boat to another boat. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, but you might have to set up the boat first though. Don't move the flower block in Bartelli's hideout. I don't know what that one is. Break any window. Some of them just get. You know what's funny is, do you remember the one I was getting a secret and I was like showing you how I get the secret? And you're basically meant to. I think it's this one, is it? Oh no, that's just that. No, I'll never find it. Maybe. Oh, here we go. And you're supposed to break through from the other side, but I showed you guys how to do it this way. You sneak by the glass. No unnecessary moves. I didn't know there was a trophy for it. You see? You're actually supposed to break in from above. But this is how I always did it, because after playing for years, you would learn that you can do a single half jump, and if you pretend to make her like grab onto a ledge that you know is not there, it'll actually push her into the next block. It's really cool. Lots of little tricks like that.